This is your Adventist News, a service of the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, and I'm Stanley Fullord. Coming up in this week's broadcast, Bahamas Academy gives students the STAR treatment and retirees honored for over 60 years of service. These stories and more on this week's Adventist News. Bahamas Academy, as was many of our schools in the Bahamas, had to cater to their students throughout 2020 online. This proved to be challenging for students and teachers alike, but the Bahamas Academy School's administration was determined to provide the same excellence in education. Recently, the school held their annual Student Appreciation Day, where they gave their pupils the STAR treatment.
We have this annual event just to show our students how much we love and appreciate them. We started off this morning with a wonderful chapel where we celebrated the beauty of our students. This is something they look forward to, and we look forward to doing it for them.
Today is Student Appreciation Day, and we're just so delighted and happy that our students were able to come by along with their parents to collect their goodies that were prepared by the teachers.
The teachers shared treats and took pictures to solidify the memories of the day, both on and off campus. Parents brought their children to retrieve their packages curbside, while other teachers surprised their students at home. Two of the grade 7 teachers, Tamika Fox and Monique Hepburn, were seen knocking on doors just to show some love. Riding along as a videographer was the school's guidance counselor, Nadia Rodriguez.
Just to let you know, we appreciate you.
Yes.
And I am sure the students felt the love. If you would like to know more about the BA Stars or you would like to enroll your child, visit their website at bahamasacademy.org. Bahamas Academy also recently said goodbye to 3 retirees who collectively gave over 60 years of service to the institution. Serving in the custodial department was Solomon Brooks for 26 years and Aretha Monroe for 17 years. Nelson Bean, who served as a music teacher, brought inspiration to the budding musicians for over 21 years. The longtime workers were awarded for their stellar service.
This occasion allows us to look back at where our honorees have come from. And I'm sure they're looking at the spunk and vigor that they approached their jobs with. They're looking on the face of the organization when they joined it and what it looks like now. And I'm sure those of you who are tending are also looking back at those days and how things have changed. They're looking forward, I know. They're looking forward to enjoying the fact that retirement means there are no set days for holidays because every day is now a holiday. I know they're looking forward to coming back and looking for you in their Bermuda shorts and straw hats while you work. And I know there are others of you who are looking forward with them to the time when this will be your fate.
We wish the retirees all God's richest blessings as they transition to this new stage in their lives.
Global Youth Day has been a day that young people around the world look forward to. This past year, many of us had to stop our plans due to COVID-19. Instead of going out to impact the community, we held a prayer session over the youth and those fighting this new virus. 2020 was not what we expected, but we are sure that 2021 will be different. We are calling for all young people, adventurers, pathfinders, ambassadors, young adults, and public campus ministry students to start planning for Global Youth Day 2021. Prepare to be the sermon, to be the hands and feet of Jesus, whether it's in person or virtual. Global Youth Day 2021, reaching out, cultures, colors, and communities.
Welcome back to your Adventist News. Coming up in the South Bahamas Conference, the second annual Adventure 2021 for the Pathfinders of the South Bahamas Conference under the theme, Be Strong, is virtual again this year. This year's program will teach them how to be brave and obedient and find purpose and salvation. Registration has ended, but you will hear more on this story in our next broadcast, so stay tuned. 8 Weeks to Wellness continues online for the almost 200 participants. Registration is closed for the event, so we wish the persons who have signed up to make a lifestyle change all the best on their journey. On Wednesday, Pause and Pray, the special monthly edition continues the last Wednesday in every month for our ladies. Please watch our logos for more information on that online event. Last Wednesday was said by the ladies who attended to be an inspirational time in prayer. Global Youth and Children's Day is normally a time when the youth and children join within our churches to conduct outreach projects. This year is no different, so to get involved, please inquire with your church's youth leader for more on this. For more information on these events, you can also visit our conference website at southbahamasconference.org, where you can view our news update along with other programming from our cable channel ATV 658, read the weekly logos, and the Adventist page publication from the Nassau Guardian.
Water is one of the most important natural resources to our human existence. Staying hydrated is crucial for health, both physical, mental, and even spiritual. It is essential for our overall well-being. Yet, many people do not consume enough water each day. Here are some of the many benefits of water. It lubricates the joints. Cartilage found in joints and the disc of the spine contains around 80% of water. Long-term dehydration can reduce the joint's shock-absorbing ability, leading to joint pain. Number 2, it forms saliva and mucus. Saliva helps us to digest our food and keeps our mouth, nose, and eyes moist. This prevents friction and damage. Drinking water also keeps the mouth clean. If consumed instead of sweetened beverages, it can help to reduce tooth decay. Water cushions the brain, spinal cord, and other sensitive tissues. Dehydration can affect brain structure and function. It is also involved in the production of hormones and neurotransmitters. Prolonged dehydration can lead to problems with thinking and reasoning. The digestive system depends on water. The bowel needs water to work properly. Dehydration can lead to digestive problems, constipation, and an overly acidic stomach. This increases the risk of heartburn and stomach ulcers. Water flushes the body. Water is needed in the process of sweating and removal of urine and feces. The airways need water. When dehydrated, airways are restricted by the body in an effort to minimize water loss. This can make asthma and allergies worse. Let us preserve our bodies so that we can live a life that allows us to be a witness for Christ. This has been Javon Thomas with your health tips, courtesy of Adventist Television. And remember, God wants us to prosper and be in good health.
We go now to our news feature from around the world with the Adventist News Network.
The Executive Committee of the Seventh-day Adventist Church voted Wednesday, February 17, to move the 2022 General Conference, or GC session, the quinquennial business meeting of the denomination, from Indianapolis, Indiana, to St. Louis, Missouri, also located in the United States.
The vote comes after GC management was unexpectedly informed by the city of Indianapolis that the space in Indianapolis was no longer available for the June 6 through 11, 2022 dates. These dates voted by the General Conference Executive Committee will remain the same.
President of the Seventh-day Adventist World Church, Ted N.C. Wilson, said of the change, "The announcement to us that the dates in Indianapolis were not available came as a complete surprise, since we had taken this information to the GC Executive Committee. The officials in Indianapolis have been gracious, but found they were unable to provide the verbally confirmed dates. We felt badly about not continuing the wonderful collaboration with the Lake Union Conference, Lake Region Conference, and the Indiana Conference. However, God had already foreseen the problem, and through helpful contacts with the St. Louis Convention Center, the exact same dates of June 6th through the 11th, 2022 were provided. God always is going before us to open the way.
The Adventist Church Executive Committee had originally voted during the 2016 Annual Council to return to St. Louis for the 2025 GC session.
This new development comes after a January 12 vote from ExCom members to postpone the GC session originally scheduled for late June of 2020 for a second time due to continued challenges arising from the COVID-19 pandemic.
Although the GC session will now be held in St. Louis, in the Mid-America Union instead of the Lake Union Conference, the two unions will join together to collaborate in evangelism and mission ahead of the meetings.
And that brings us to the end of our Adventist news from the South Bahamas Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. Please feel free to share what is happening at your church by sending us your news stories and upcoming events by email to sbcadventistnews@gmail.com. To view a rebroadcast of the Adventist news along with other programming, or to keep in touch with what's happening in our conference, visit our conference website at southbahamasconference.org. You can like, follow, and subscribe to our Facebook and Instagram pages, as well as our YouTube channel. And on behalf of the production team of Adventist Television Channel 658, thank you for watching our news broadcast. I'm Stanley Fullord for the SBC Media Network. Have a happy Sabbath.